UAE was a match to watch. It was a treat to watch, especially Bunty, the way he batted in that inning. But right now, it's Sri Lions. They already lost their first match, and they will definitely like to win this game against Friends India. In order to stay in the competition, it's a league-based tournament. The format is that every team will play against every opponent, and they will like to mark in the scoreboard. Muhammad bowling to, and this time half volley, and it is drilled back, but there is a fielder. It will just be a single.
It's a really good
Sri
match.
Lions have scored one for the loss of one after just 2 balls bowled in this game so far.
Yeah, it's first time the tape ball tournament going on in historical Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Lovely atmosphere, people all around the crowd. Crowd is there, and it's a great effort by the Superfix. All credit goes to the Superfix, and the match summary and the match detail will given by Mr. Nadeem.
Thank you very much. This is Superfix Champion Trophy indeed. Lot of efforts behind this championship. We will talk more about this after this delivery, and this time another good Yorker end delivery, defensively played by the batter. Sri Lions moving on to 2 for the loss of 1 after 0.4 overs. Joining me in the comm box is none other than Yasser Sadiq. Welcome Yasser in the comm box.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nadeem. What a day of cricket we are having here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Superfix Championship Trophy is going here live. You are seeing live from various different social media channels. And what a player we are having here from different countries of the world. What a game of cricket. So,
oh, good delivery. This time lead cutter. Batting will not be easy, let me tell you. First over completed. Sri Lions could score only 2 for the loss of 1.
talk about both the teams. They have played their first game, and Friends of India. We have seen the batting of the guy who was like in the last over and just missed the second last delivery. And 6 was by Buntley, right? Bunty, yeah, Bunty he was. And same we can see, I think there was another game changer as well at that time for Zain, who played a very well cricket of game here. So we are having this game here between Sri Lions versus Friends of India. So Sri Lions and Friends of India, they're having their second match here going on.
Oh, this time full toss delivery and nicely played. Ball is racing away, and this will go for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Sri Lions. First ball bowled by Tansir is hit away for a boundary.
A loose delivery, advantage taken by Sri Lankan batsman, and ball run away for 4 runs. So first boundary of the match for Sri Lions.
Dhamika, and this time it will be wide, yes, given by the umpire. Well, what we have seen so far, this is Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and considering the winds and all, we see that 70 runs, 70 or 80 runs looks like a good score if you have a better bowling attack. And this was another dot delivery.
Nadeem, you're doing commentary here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium, but I think this is the first time that you are experiencing this tape ball cricket here. What do you feel? What are the experiences are you getting today from this tape ball cricket?
Well, definitely we will talk about that. And this time another Yorker end delivery. It hit the leg of the batter. I cannot say it hit the pad of the batter. That is a basic difference, first of all, between tape ball and leather ball. A leg bye is taken by the batter. Well, talking about leather ball cricket, that's more technical. We need to see the seam of the ball, the action of the bowler, and how he gets a swing, how he gets a bounce from the wicket. And we also need to see the fielding position, power plays and all. But this is tape ball cricket. First of all, if you see on the field, there is no power play. Only in the circle, 2 fielders are there, wicket keeper and the slip. And this time played in the air, chance for the fielder. He's settling under it and he will take it nicely and cleanly.
An easy catch, and this time another wicket goes down for Sri Lions. Second wicket down, and Sri Lions, they are in trouble now. This is what we have seen their first inning, that they couldn't get a good total on the board and they lost their first match. And the second match also, Sri Lions, they are in trouble now because they have lost their second wicket in very early stage of this inning. 1.4 overs, 8 runs, and we are having 2 down on the board for Sri Lions.
Yeah, definitely. Friends India brought a very balanced side. They have got good, decent bowlers who are able to move the ball around. They are getting some kind of grip as well from this wicket. And batting against them is not easy. We have seen the superstar team of UAE, FMTK UAE, have struggled scoring more runs against them thanks to that little cameo of Zain, who came and blasted 4 to 5 sixes. And because of his inning, they could score 16 runs in that match. And that was a bit risky because the match ended up on the last delivery where just 7 runs were required.
This time, Yorker length delivery, what a delivery it was. And batted it defensively for runs, 1 single runs added in the total. One thing, Nadeem, which we are seeing that today no spinner has been used so far for any of the sides, which is a totally a new experience that no spinner is being used in the tape ball. Is it true that spinners, they are not getting a proper grip or swing in this ground at the tape ball cricket?
Well, tape ball cricket, spinners will become very risky. This is 6-over game. And the moment a spinner, when especially a wrist spinner or finger spinner, if he tries to turn the ball and if it doesn't come out properly, he will be punished. And usually we see that very often fast bowlers are used. It will be very rare that a spinner is getting utilized.
That's true, that spinners, they're having more chances to get beaten in the form of 6s and 4s because this is just a 6-over, limited over, very short over format of cricket. And when we are talking about the batting side, so everyone is trying to pull out the balls to boundaries. This is what definitely everyone is thinking. And second thing, which is more important, that we have talked about earlier even, that Pakistan, they are producing most of the fast bowling even in their national team. Let's talk about Haris Rauf and other players as well, who they played their initial cricket with the tape ball and directly they jumped into the national level cricket, and then now they are a very tough side of the international cricket. What do you think of that, Nadeem?
Definitely, tape ball has really helped Pakistan producing a lot of fast bowlers. And this time a slower one, and couldn't really play that confidently, but he will take minimum 2 runs. Yes. Another couple of runs added to the score. This is 3rd over in progress. Sri Lanka could manage to score only 11, in fact 13 so far. They will not be happy because in tape ball, usually we expect in 3 overs about 40 runs, as we see the standard of tape ball cricket.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. That's not a good start, which normally we are experiencing in the tape ball cricket. Now we are seeing that half the way this first inning is gone and they're just 13 on the board with 2 wickets down, which is not definitely a good total, we can say, and they will not be able to get a good total on the scoreboard as well because they didn't get a very good start in the beginning.
This time, wayward delivery, yes, wide given by the umpire. 2 wides, in fact, batter ran in between. Another couple of runs are added to the score. Talking about tape ball cricket happening in Pakistan, which has produced some of the furious fast bowlers. In current team, we see Haris Rauf, and this time, what a delivery. Again, he has beaten the batter with his pace and the turn. In fact, this was a little slow in the air, and the batter, Damuka, was trying to hit across the line, which is not a good option. If he tries to hit toward the long off, he will be having better chances to get boundaries and runs.
Yes, you are right that nothing is going to be in the favor of Sri Lions because they are very short with their total on the board, and we are seeing that 3 overs gone, 15 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. And just like say that half the innings of Sri Lions is gone and they have just 18 deliveries and they have to go for a big total if they have to win this game. Otherwise, they have lost their first game as well, as I told you earlier. So there is no chance, I think, for them to go for other because this is the second game of cricket for Sri Lions.
हेलो लकी भाई स्क्रीन स्टक हुई है इधर
ना तला है ना भी आखो ना ना कोई कमेंट्री है ना कोई बात
लकी भाई स्क्रीन स्टक हुई है इधर कॉम बॉक्स में हमें कुछ नजर नहीं आ रहा Well, fourth over in progress for Sri Lions, and they are really struggling to hit boundaries and sixes. They could manage to score only 15 for the loss of 2. And this time he hits it, but again, timing is not there. He will only take a single. Sri Lanka batters are really struggling to get some quick runs. Tansir bowling his second over. In his first over, he has just given 8 runs. And he is bowling really very well for his team. Rohan playing on 6. Damuka has faced 7 deliveries. He is playing on 7 as well. 17 for the loss of 2 after 3.2 over. And this time hit away on the offside. There is a fielder in place. It will just be another single.
Sri Lanka batters, they are not getting the right way, they are not getting the gaps, they are not getting the boundaries, which is definitely not a good sign if they are trying to get a big total. This time, leg side delivery, and we have to see the signal of the umpire. Yes, the signal is a wide delivery on the leg stump. So I was talking about that Sri Lions. It's not a good total we are seeing, and it's not a good, even the shot selections are not that much perfect, so they can have a good total on the board. What do you think?
Well, definitely, tape ball cricket is a different game. Both these batters, I know them. I have seen them playing in leather ball. They are totally different. Was not that a great delivery, I will say that, because it was slower one and it was much shorter. But again, the technique of the tape ball is totally different. We have seen in the previous game the way Chota Vicky and Temur Mirza were hitting the ball out of the park. And this time hit away, but again not enough timing and power on the ball. Another single. So scores are coming in the form of singles. And that's the reason that we have seen only 22 runs are scored in 3.5 overs.
Absolutely. The shot selection is not that perfect, and it's not ideal situation for Sri Lankan batters. And in between there is a wide signal. The delivery was offside the off stump, and wide delivery given by the umpire. In between, let me tell you that Friends of India, they learned from their previous game and they're bowling very good. In between, this time there is a chance of catch, yes. And there is a wicket, yes, third wicket down for Sri Lions. An easy catch, well judged catch, and Dimakat has to go. He has to depart on 9 runs he just made on 9 deliveries. So third wicket gone for Sri Lions. They are in big, deep trouble.
They are definitely in trouble. Damika lost his wicket. He could score only 9 runs, faced 9 deliveries. I think he struggled, and the struggle is over with that catch taken by the fielder over there.
This is a kind of frustration we are seeing with Sri Lanka's batsmen because they were trying to hit the power shots, but it wasn't coming. And this is what, if the shots are not coming, then you have to go anywhere because you are just ending this inning for Sri Lions. So we are seeing on the scoreboard 4 overs gone, 23 for the loss of 3 wickets, Sri Lions.
कल 4 बजे तो बाद जड़ा है ना क्राउड
हाँ हाँ कल बिल्कुल असल टाइम ही है ना कल
असल मैच
हाँ इन दो जड़ी टीम पहले खेड़ी है ना जिस बैटिंग की थी वो बड़ी जबरदस्त टीम
कितने मैच हैं टोटल
आज
Well, Bunty is brought into the attack to bowl 5th over. Sri Lions 23 for the loss of 3. First ball, short delivery, good delivery. Passy delivery, dot ball. Batter is inquiring with the umpire whether it was a wide ball, but denied by the front umpire. Let me tell you that these umpires are very professional. They have tons of experience in doing the umpiring, and they are directly Ponson's umpire hired by Superfix to do the umpiring at that level in this championship.
This time, a delivery was off time, and there is a chance, and very good, well judged catch. It's a lower catch, but very good, well judged catch, and the fourth wicket down for the City Lions. Nothing is coming in the favor of City Lions. Their fourth wicket down this time.
They are losing their wickets. Another one bite the dust, another one, another shot, not having that timing and power, and an easy catch taken by the fielder standing at long on position. Fourth wicket lost by Sri Lions on 23 and over number 5th in progress. Projected score is 32. Let me tell you that I know Chota Vicky, he has a unique record in the history of tap ball cricket. Recently, in a tournament, he has scored 38 runs in the last over. When 38 runs were required in the last over, he managed to score 38 runs. Thanks to that one no ball delivery as well included in that. And that really required a lot of guts, and me in between. They lost another wicket, caught behind this time. Thanks to that brilliant slower one bowled by Bunty. Bunty seems like a genuine, very professional cricket player.
Yes, this is the difference. What we are seeing since morning, the Bunty Patel. Earlier game, what a good player he has shown us with his bat, and then bowling as well. But this time, 2 consecutive wickets for him. Bunty Patel, he is on fire. Friends of India, they are on the top this time. They are in the top gear. 5th wicket gone for City Lions. Just 23 runs on the board, as Mr. Nadeem was telling me that 32. Yes, it is possible that 32, 36 runs in an over. It's an easy task for the batter who can bat well like Taimur Mirza, Chota Vicky. And here we are seeing the projected score is just 31, which is definitely not enough for the game of cricket in such a big stadium of this Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
And again a slow delivery. He is bowling very smartly, Bunty. He is not allowing them to get any pace to work with. And the way Bunty is bowling, he reminded me a movie, Bollywood movie, Bunty and Bubbly. They were also very smart enough to really make money out of some different ideas. And Bunty is equally good enough.
You are totally right that this day is for Bunty, and we have to find a Bubbly as well, because Bunty, he is showing his show, he is showing the skills for Friends of India.
Look at the batting stance, Yasser. This is tap ball cricket. And they will take 2 runs. Little sloppy work by the wicketkeeper over there.
Bunty, who is not happy
Well,
with the
if you can see the action replay, Yasser. Very interesting batting stance by the batter over there. You can see all the 3 stumps behind his legs.
Exactly. This is what he was trying to push the ball for a boundary on fine leg, but still very good delivery by Bunty. And Bunty, he wasn't happy with the efforts of the wicketkeeper because they conceded 2 runs in between.
Look at the stance.
Yes.
Look at the stance. And what a delivery. What a delivery by Bunty. He is a full package. He can bowl lead cutter, he can bowl off cutters, and he can bowl quick, fast Yorkers as well. And we have already seen how he does the batting. So 5 overs completed, and Sri Lions could score 26 for the loss of 5. Last 6 legal deliveries remaining in the inning of Sri Lions.
Yes, definitely. Bunty's last over, just 2 runs conceded in that, just 1 runs basically conceded, 2 wickets. What a bowling he did in second last over of this inning. When you are considering the death overs, they have to go for 20, 25 runs in an over. So we have just seen that 1 runs with 2 wickets, and this is a big difference when we are saying Sri Lions versus Friends of India. So the game is today on for Bunty.
Well, last over, and another dot delivery, another slower one. This time Mahesh does the same trick which we have seen earlier on Bunty doing. So really a low scoring game going on. Sri Lions struggling to get some quick runs in this game. Another slower one, another dot delivery.
What's happening between the City Lions batters in the middle of Sharjah Cricket Stadium? We are here live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Superfix Championship Trophy. Friends of India versus City Lions. Where we're seeing City Lions. They are in deep trouble with 5 down. See, look at the batter where he's standing. And that's why he was standing. There is a huge shot when there is a fielder also coming under the ball, but misjudged, and the catch was dropped in between 2 fielders. The ball was very up in the air, very high, very up in the air, and yes, this was a misjudged catch as well. And 28 runs on the board for the loss of 5 wickets after 5.4 overs. I guess 2 more deliveries to go in this innings of City Lions, and we couldn't reach even 31 total, which is projected score as well on the screen we can see.
Well, and another dot delivery. What's happening there? Sangeet is trying to play across the line, where very smartly Mahesh is bowling on the offside, and then he is getting that late cutter, which is further turning away from his body. And this time it got an edge, and he will take a single. There is a third man in place. So, last legal delivery is remaining in the inning of City Lions. And they have scored 29 for the loss of 5.
City Lions batters, they are trying to do anything possible, but nothing is coming with the bat. And this is what the basically Friends of India, the bowlers, Mahesh, just 3 runs from his last over. And this is the last delivery, full toss delivery, had driven it for fine leg and 6 runs. This is the shot which he was looking for all over starting from start of this over, and finally he got the 6 runs on the last delivery.
Well, this was a super 6 hit by Dilshant on the last ball of their inning, and they have scored 35 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 6 overs. That means Friends India need just 36 runs, 6 per over they need against Sri Lions. We will take a short break and we will catch you while Friends India come for the batting.
यार ये डीजे को बोले कुछ गाने जाने लगा दे म्यूजिक बिल्कुल बंद है
3 4 5 उसमें बस सीढ़ियां से सीधे होते आ जाओ 4 5 लेफ्ट साइड से तुस्ते हुए
यार ये कोई डीजे को मैसेज पास कर दो कि थोड़ा म्यूजिक चला दो
ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਆਸੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ
मैं सुन गल दसना पता कि कोई लड़कियां सी टीमों में अच्छे हैं
ख्याल हो
ठीक है कोई लड़कियां सी टीमों में अच्छे हैं लेकिन उनकी ਜਿਹੜੀ बॉडी लैंग्वेज है ना
हाँ हाँ
वो इंतहाई नेगेटिव और उनका पता सब तो टॉप तो कौन है
हाँ हाँ
ये तो समझिए सुपरस्टार है बैटिंग के जुबैर
हाँ हाँ अच्छा
पता कल उस हां
तला जुलता रे
आसी आसी एक मिनट यार भाई देखो तो केमिस्ट्री देख लो उसी पे से यार भाई एक बार को तो देखो जरा यार भाई वो तो देखो
यार भाई पिक्चर नहीं
दिल तो पागल है बना रहे हो तुम ये मुड़ेगी
ये वाइब्स होती है पॉजिटिव
हाँ हिंदी
कल रात मैच में तो उन्होंने गल नोट की थी कल रात मैच में 2 ओवर गया मैं इस बात का कि टेस्ट में बड़ा था तो
नहीं हिंदी
हाँ ये होता है बिल्कुल
बात होगा जिस तरह होता तुसी उते
अच्छा मैं यासिर को मैं मैच में मैं कल ग्रुप पे मैसेज किया समाज जैसे बेटर परफॉर्मेंस देसा समझ गए
बैट ने बड़ी
भाई बात होगा जिस तरह होता तुसी फील्डर मूव कर दो उथे ही कैच आ जाता
टीम बड़ी टफ है सुखा दी जाए
अस्सलाम वालेकुम
ना ना बंद
मेरे पीछे से ना
बंद की दे सिस्टम बंद की दे इनिंग ब्रेक चल रही है अपना तो जुल्म हो रहा है
यार चाह पी दिए ने अपनी मदद आ देते हैं तो जरा जोर लगाना है
ये मगा ले इसको मगा ले नदी
नहीं खाओ
ठंडे हो
Well, welcome back, dear audience. This is Superfix Championship Trophy happening in Sharjah Cricket Stadium, Guinness World Record Holder Stadium. And why it is Guinness World Record Holder Stadium? Because it has conducted most number of ODIs. And what a brilliant combination between Superfix Championship Trophy and Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Uniqueness at its best. Superfix Championship Trophy is being played. Players are coming up first time in the history of tap ball cricket from 6 different countries. And what we have seen over here, it's Friends India batting against Sri Lions. The players coming from Sri Lanka, and this is tap ball cricket. Usually it is known and titled for Pakistani players. Meanwhile, full toss delivery, hit away first up on the leg side. It will just be a single. Friends India just need 36 runs to win, and they have already started their inning with a single.
Superfix Champions Trophy live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The match in progress between Sri Lions versus Friends of India. And in between there's what a shot it was. The ball has gone all the way for 6 runs. First boundary in the form of 6 for Friends of India.
And it's none other than our Bunty. We have seen Bunty smoking FMTK UAE bowlers, and he nearly won the game for them. Lucky couldn't able to connect the last delivery. And here, first ball, and he started from where he left. And look at that, another shot, massive 6 out of the ground.
Back-to-back sixes. This is what we are talking about, Bunty. And we have seen this practice in the previous match where Bunty, he was struggling for the victory, but unfortunately they lost this match. Can we have another one? Here we go. No, there was a short pitch delivery, missed out, and definitely Bunty is not happy with that because this could have gone another 6 as well.
Well, we are talking about Taimur Mirza, we are talking about Chota Vicky, we are talking about a lot of other tap ball professional players coming up from Pakistan. Let me tell you, Yasser, that Bunty is not a leisure player. The way he is hitting the bowlers, he is definitely on the level.
Yes, you're right. This is another one, but this time there's a chance. No, missed out over the head of the fielder for another 6 runs. Yes, Nadeem, I'm with you that we can see Taimur Mirza, we are seeing Chota Vicky, but we have to see Bunty as well today, the way how he is playing and giving his response to the Friends of India's team and taking them towards the victory of this match.
He is in a hurry. He wants to finish this match as early as possible. Just 17 runs needed in 31 deliveries. And he hits this time. It took an edge. It will run away toward the third man area for a single. Well, Friends India playing very smartly. They know that they have lost their first game and they are also hunting for a better run rate. And if they can win this game without losing any wicket in the second over, let me tell you that they are one of the side who will definitely be putting their spot in the semi-finals, or maybe they will reach directly in the final, as this tournament is based on a format where the team having the high number of points, they will be directly going in the final. And the team standing at number 2 and number 3 in the points table, they have to compete for the semi-final.
Yes, see the star, what Friends of India they are having on the board. 20 runs without any loss and just 1 over passed and required. Let's talk about the required run rate. Just 16 runs on 30 deliveries and just 1 over is gone. 6 deliveries have been bowled and 20 runs conceded from Bunty. What a game of cricket we are having here from this guy Bunty. Shining star of today, Bunty.
16 needed and 30. Suraj bowling to Bunty. Good delivery. Good delivery. And he reminded me a bit of Malenga, who was brilliant when it comes to bowling that Yorker, especially pitching it away from the right-handed batters, almost near to that wide line. We have seen Malenga doing it numerous occasions, and this time it's Suraj doing the same.
A full toss delivery driven towards the cow carder and over the head of the fielder for 6 runs. What a shot it is. Nadeem, what do you think? This match will, I think it will go in this over as well. The victory for Friends of India, I think they are in hurry to win this game.
They are in hurry, and Bunty, powerhouse. Bunty smashing them around. And this time slower one, beautifully shot. There is a fielder in place. Little fumble, but batters already decided to take a single.
Look at the impression of Bunty whenever he is missing a shot, so he's not happy because he wants to go all the way for the boundaries, either in the form of 4 or 6s. And this we have seen. And just see the runs from Bunty's bed, 26 runs on the board for Bunty, and just 8 deliveries he has faced so far.
In fact, 26 out of 27 belongs to Bunty. And this time, hit straight, and what a catch taken by the fielder over there. Brilliant catch. Krishna goes after scoring 1. Thanks to that brilliance of the fielder wearing shirt number 32. I wish I can tell his name. But I am sure that this wicket, although it is taken and it will be registered on the name of Suraj, but the credit goes to the fielder over there.
Absolutely. What a brilliant catch. What a brilliant piece of fielding we have seen near the boundary line. A definite 6 what he has saved for his country. Not 6 only, a wicket in the form of Krishna. Just waste 1 delivery and make 1 runs. And what a catch it was.
Friends India playing very smartly. 27, and they have lost their first wicket. But they are definitely on top. They just need 9 runs in 27 balls, and they've got all those 9 wickets remaining to chase that score down. Well, this is the beauty of Superfix Championship Trophy, Yasser. A lot of hard work was in place by the Superfix group, the organizers, owned by Mr. Naveed Ahmed, and spotted by Iconic Gifts, owned by Mr. Khawar Latif. They put a lot of hard work in order to bring the tape ball players into this brilliant Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Yes, no doubt on that. In Sharjah Cricket Stadium, if you're having a tape ball Superfix Championship, so definitely this is some kind of iconic cricket tournament we can see. And yes, the history is going to be created today and tomorrow as well. And we are knocking the doors for the players of tennis and tape ball cricket as well. Here we go. Can we have? Yes, we have. But there is a fielder as well. And it will be only a single. So 1 more added in the total. So just now 8 runs remaining and 25 deliveries to go.
Well, no mercy for the bowlers with tape ball cricket. The new batter, Mushahir, was playing his first ball, and first ball itself he was trying to hit for a 6. This is tape ball cricket.
It's not an easy task to, when you are having a low total on the board, It's not easy to just control your bowlers as well because they cannot protect anything. And we have seen the tip ball, if you are reaching up to 70, 80 runs in 6 overs, yes, you are in a good situation. But for City Lions, they could do nothing because they are just having 30 runs on board. And this was a projected total as well when they were batting as well.
Friends India have scored 28 for the loss of 1 after 2 overs.
अच्छी गल है ना माशाल्लाह चेहरा बड़ा फ्रेश लगता है स्मार्ट स्मार्ट फ्रेश सर चक्रा में जन के मैं आपा के स्मार्ट करा तो फिर ना दसना कि मैं हां होने जो यही गल है ऑनेस्टली
छोड़ो बाकी करना सरप्राइज सजाद एक को पूछियो बाकी करना छोड़ो सजाद इब्राहिम यार मैंने तो बड़ी जबरदस्त बॉलिंग की थी रहती Look at that, Bunty goes for a, in fact it's not Bunty, it's Mushair. He hit that a massive 6. So friends India not only got Bunty, they have got many other players who can clear the boundary line.
See, when you're having Bunty playing, whoever will join him, definitely he will in same courage, same energy. Yes, you can see that. And this is the winning shot, I guess. Yes. And friends of India, they have noted with the victory of this match. City Lions, they lost their second match. And friends of India, what a performance we have seen in the form of bowling. And then Bunty in the batting as well. 26 started Bunty on 9 deliveries. And friends of India, they have won.
Well, friends, India won this match by 9 wickets with almost 22 balls remaining in this game. What a brilliant performance by friends India. They are definitely one of the favorite side in this tournament. And they have sealed the game. Beauty